Alright, we have arrived. Definitely have some accumulation. It was snowing at home a little before I left, but it was not even 1 inch. Here we definitely have a few. Definitely much higher in elevation than home, so I expected as much. This is a smaller campground. There's like 8 or 10 spots. No one here. Road coming in pretty rough, so I didn't expect to see anybody. There is a restroom right over there, so that'll be kind of nice. These spots aren't too bad, actually. They got fire pits with the cooking grates, poles to hang your lights and such, picnic table. So what we need to do is get a fire going, and we've got snacks to try. We've got a camp soda to try. I'm hungry and thirsty. I say we get after it. I'm going to start off a little snack here. I've never had this stuff, but it sounded interesting. This is Market Side. It's like Walmart's deli, I do believe. This was in the deli anyways. I think all that stuff's called Market Side. I've never heard of Smokehouse Burnt Ends dip. Apparently it's got cream cheese, smoked beef brisket, light brown sugar, chives, and barbecue spices. See, in there it definitely has some ingredients. I don't know, I've not had some barbecue in a while. For most people, wintertime doesn't necessarily mean barbecue, but figured I would give Walmart a shot. So we're gonna try it on its own first. Definitely looks like chunks of beef in there. That brisket flavor is pretty late. First bite, it's all like the cream cheese flavor. Not really like as smoky as I thought it would be. Not bad. I don't know, let's try a chip in it. So, I'm not against a plain potato chip for dip. Kind of more about some flavor myself. I like sour cream and onion chips. I don't know that these are going to be great in there, but we're gonna give it a shot. I've not had these in a while. So, you just heard me open it. Yeah, that's what you get in a full bag of chips now. And you guys know this, it's not news, but still just disappoints me every time I open a bag of chips. And you get maybe half the bag. Pretty good. All right. Don't think this is going to be amazing. No. Not the right chip for that dip. It's sweet. Like, it definitely is too sweet for my liking. If you like sweet barbecue, maybe right up your alley. I think a plain old chip would have been better. Gotta say one thing. It is dead silent up here. Well, other than the fire crackling. Not a gust of wind. Not a bird anywhere. I do believe that we're going to have one peaceful night. There's no through road here. The road we come up comes off the main road, leads up to here, and then above this, it just goes up to an overlook. And with that road being that bad, I doubt we're even going to hear a car, I hope. I'll take it. All right, now it is time for a camp soda. This week, we have a very old recipe, apparently. This was actually recommended by one of you a week or two ago. So I know you're most likely from the East Coast, because they are from Pottstown, PA. I do know that. Nope, not Pottstown. Pottsville. Sorry about that. Pottsville, PA. Oldest brewery in America since 1829. I've had these, it's just been a minute. I used to like these, so I know I'm going to. Kind of a darker, it's in a green bottle, but still, it's not as light as like a Bud Light. Yep, still good. Got a little bite, got good flavor. You can tell you're drinking something. Definitely not a light beer. I think they have a light, and then they have something else now, black and tan. I don't know. Been around forever. Definitely tasty. I don't know where all you can find these. If you're from the West Coast and you've seen them out there or in other countries, definitely let me know, because I'm curious. Definitely popular around here. So I'm gonna sip on that, throw some more wood in the fire. That smoke is rolling through and going straight into my pupils and retinas. So that's kind of inconvenient, but it's burning. It feels pretty nice when you get close to it because it's pretty chilly out. I need to go over and do a little temperature check in the truck because I do not have service here, which I'm not complaining about. I like it. Pretty chilly. All right, I know we just had mac and cheese, but it was more of like a main dish. So this time it's going to be a side. Creamy jalapeno bacon. It's like Walmart's fancy stuff. Never had it, but I do know that mac and cheese is a pretty popular barbecue side. I'm gonna give it a shot. So what we're gonna do is get some water boiling for sure. Calls for 6 cups, and I still do not have a measuring cup. So we're just gonna put in the wrong amount. All right, here is where it's gonna get slightly controversial. Some of you are not gonna like this, and I don't even think I do. But you know we're kind of adventurous around here when it comes to food, so we're gonna try it. Just hear me out. I hope you guys could hear my stomach like grumble as soon as I turn the camera on that. It's like my gut even knows. Don't do that. You're not gonna like it. It's gonna be bad news. Could be good. Could be. I know. Normally meat in a can isn't the best. It's in barbecue sauce and it's fully cooked. It's just got to kind of heat up. I don't know about it, but we're going to find out. It was like $4.12 a can, something like that, $4.19. The only other pork I could find was the Lloyd's, I think it's called, in a red bowl. It was a little bit more, like $4.59, and it was a pound. This stuff is 12 ounces. So not really the best deal. Now, if you're storing food or stocking up for the apocalypse or something, and you wanted some meat, it's an option. The only other ones besides those I could find was the Jack Daniels, like the black package that's just like the Jack Daniels sauce in it or whatever, and then like the tan color one that has like the honey barbecue. And I think they were like 5 something. I don't know. I know I'm not going to like that honey barbecue because I don't like the sweetness. I don't know what Jack Daniels barbecue sauce tastes like, but I don't like Jack Daniels to drink. I've never really been brave enough to try that. So, saying it out loud just made me realize how sad that sounds, that I would try this in a can before Jack Daniels in a package, but me and Jack Daniels don't get along. All right, water is steaming. May go ahead and throw this in a skillet and let it heat up just a little. Should be eating pretty soon. You're not gonna be able to see it on camera, I do not believe, but I just took a drink of this and it's slushy in there. Like a definite little layer of ice. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Is this gonna be edible or is it gonna look like cat food? That is odd looking. That looks more like chili than pulled pork. Oh, we made it this far, we're trying it. That is questionable. Doesn't have to look good or taste good. This stuff is going to get cold fast. I'll put it back on the fire for a minute, I do believe. For bread, I just found these little Italian bread and it's $1.24. Not ideal sandwich buns, but I also wasn't going to buy like an 8-pack of buns and use 2, then have 6 sitting around at home. So this is going to work. All right, so this is why I said it looked like chili. I mean, that, I would not think that was pork if I was looking at it, but I'm going to try a little. It's a lot wetter than I thought it would be. Made enough for 2 sandwiches, which I don't need, nor will I probably even want after trying this. We're going to let it on here anyway. Gotta go with a little cheese. Got some jalapeno peppers. Definitely need some kick to this. Because pretty much everybody that does barbecue, like grocery store barbecue, makes their sauce really sweet. I don't care for that. So, try this in some hot sauce. Do some French fried onions. Make a huge mess of those. Never had this brand. We're kind of on a great value kick this evening because sometimes name brand isn't always better. I've had some off-brand be better than name brand. Now when it comes to like sliced cheese, no, not going cheap on cheese, not going cheap on like mayo. Like, you just got to get good stuff sometimes, right? I feel like these should taste just like French's. Give it a shot. Yeah, I'll taste no difference. If that was in a French's bag, just as good. This meat, I just don't know. It's, yeah. Let's see how it is on its own. No, not amazing. Not awful, but I can eat about anything. A lot of you would probably not like that. If you have ever tried pulled pork out of a can, you would got to comment down below and let me know what you think. There's probably better brands out there. That is not it. It's just so sweet and like, it's got flavor, it's just not the right flavor for me. I want like some smokiness in there. So, moving on from that, let's see how this fancy mac and cheese turned out. Definitely doesn't look terrible. I know Kraft and all of them have fancier ones too. I don't think I've tried many of them. Velveeta, I think they make a really good one. This looks just as good. Not awful. Definitely needs a little pepper. I don't know how I feel about that. Pepper surely helped. Pepper helps anything. Tell you what I might do. Throw a couple of our onions in here. See how that goes. Onions, for me, is like ground pepper, like black pepper. You can put it on anything and it's better. Not bad with that little crunch in there. I overstuff that. I always do. I know it. I'm sure some of you saw that coming. This is going to be a complete disaster. So I'm going to do, we're going to try some hot sauce first. Looks like some snow's coming back in. It was supposed to be snowing on and off all evening, but it's not snowed now for like 2 hours. So this is the other extract that I was talking about. I think it was last week or the week before. I had the scorpion pepper extract. It was a heat level 4 as well. These all came in this 10 Acre Gifts, like gift box set pack. I've never seen these again until recently, and I was in a Walmart and I saw a 10 Acre Gifts box set, and it had more than this one had, like 10. It was like a heart Valentine's Day kind of thing. Had some different flavors in it. Had a couple of the same. Didn't really feel like messing with it because I got a good bit of hot sauce to try. And I have some on the way, I do believe. So we're just going to use up what we got first. Also has the dropper just like the other one. We'll go light again just like last time, just in case it is pretty warm. That was 1 drop. It has more of an initial kick than the other one did. I didn't think ghost pepper and scorpion peppers were the same heat level, so it's already gone. I mean, it just like kind of gets you a little, fades away. But the sauce on this is so sweet, I think we're going to need it. So there's just no good way of doing this at all. Yep, lost a bit of that first bite. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a lot of that. So much better with the mushrooms. There's not mushrooms on there. I don't know why I said that. Jalapenos, cheese, and crispy onions. Like, whole different animal. Way better. If you try that, definitely give yourself some toppings. I'm going to give myself some hot sauce because that is definitely not hot enough, even remotely, with the jalapenos. Just a big old dropper. Bread's going to soak up a lot of it. And we're going to go a little more again. Why not? We'll get us a good bite here. It definitely needed the hot sauce. As a matter of fact, I could have went heavier. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I gave that a good 10, 12 little drops. I mean, I'm going pretty heavy. If you can even see that. And it's still not overly hot. It's like just enough kick to know it's there and give you a little bit of that ghost pepper flavor. All right, I'm gonna say the meat on its own, it's like a 4 at best. It's just not good. All the toppings on there, on that decent bread, it definitely brings it up like a 6. Edible, pretty good. I would have it again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, because I got way too much of it. Not tonight. I'll have it a different day. Mac and cheese. On the mac and cheese scale that I've ever had, of course, it's way up from like Blue Box, powder. That stuff to me is like a 1.5. So once you get to like Velveeta shells and cheese, like that's definitely like a 5.5. Then you get to these little fancier ones, you start going up a little bit from there. The Velveeta, like broccoli one, that's like a 7 on a mac and cheese scale. 7.5 maybe. This isn't quite there. You can tell it's kind of off-brand a little maybe. I mean, it's still like a solid 6, something like that. Not bad. I would have it again. I would probably just go with name brand first. Those onions, like I said, no difference. Would definitely get those again. The French's has like the little plastic container. It was like $2.68. This whole bag was like $2.48. Definitely more. The ghost pepper extract, not bad. Pretty much equal to the last one. I think I gave the last one like a 6.5 on heat. Maybe more like a 6. Even with the jalapenos and all those drops, it's still no tingle. Just like initially, you get a little bit. Flavor-wise, it's probably like a 5.5, maybe a 6. Not bad. I'd have it again, but I've definitely had better ghost pepper sauces. Okay, with all that being said, I got to do something with all this. I'm gonna chew on this some more, try to finish off the sandwich. I don't know about it. It's still mostly the size of my head. Hang on, let me eat and clean up. I'll be right back. All right, I believe that is the last piece I'm throwing on there for the night. It's getting a little late. I could definitely go for some sleep. I didn't even finish all that sandwich. I'm trying to talk myself into eating the rest of it, but it was a one filling dinner. I'll say that much. Got plenty of mac and cheese left over. I just can't cook for one person, so I wish you could buy half portions of things. You just can't. Oh well. Leftovers aren't that bad. Well, I think I'm gonna hang around this fire just a little bit more, watch it burn down the rest of the way. Probably go to bed, get up and make some breakfast. The snow has picked up. We're supposed to get a little bit by morning, but it was very light up till just now. Well, you can't really tell, but it's coming down pretty good. All right, so good morning, guys. I would like to say that I slept well, but woke up a few times. That tank that I use for propane is garbage. I know some of you caught the video here, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, where it was single digits and I had no heat. Well, I don't know what the temperature is right now or what it got down to overnight. I'm just going to check later and put it right here, just so you know. But I had no heat again. And I even left the tank inside the cab for a while, just to keep it even more out of the cold. Wasn't even cold to the touch. Brought it back, turned on the stove. I think I filmed that part, right? You saw me light up the furnace, and it ran for like 10 minutes and shut off. And I know it's not the buddy heater. That thing works good, it always has. It's just that tank, I guess. So I'm never buying a Blue Rhino tank again, ever. Because this is twice now, it's let me down pretty aggressively. It's not like summertime and the grill just wouldn't fire, you know what I mean? Like, it's literally it may be 20 degrees right now. It's definitely not above that. There's no way. My drink in the back of the truck froze. My boots were so cold that they don't move. They're just stiff. I'm sure you guys have had that happen. Like, you got to slide your foot down in and it just doesn't give. It's just like putting it down on a wooden shoe. And we were supposed to get, I don't know, I think they called for 2 inches up here. Like, I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday, but this was all completely cleared off, and like, so we probably got another 2. But it is definitely nice and cool out. But I like it up here. Just so secluded. No people, no nothing. Haven't heard a single car, bird, plane, nothing. I don't know how or why, but I like it a lot. But I'm ready for a coffee that I can't have now because of a junky propane tank. So I'm gonna clean up a little mess here, throw some stuff in the truck. We are going on a coffee search, then maybe a breakfast or lunch search. I don't know yet. Stay tuned. All right, so kind of missed the cutoff for breakfast, like right on the line. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna have breakfast and we're gonna have lunch. Ran to the gas station, we got a Dunkin'. These are pretty tasty, I do know that. I would have much rather had a nice hot coffee this morning, made the good breakfast I had planned, but that propane tank was having nothing to do with it. So I guess here we are doing food reviews again. Definitely good. Okay, never had Subway for breakfast. I didn't even know they did it all day till recently. But apparently they don't have sausage. I'm making a mess. So I got ham, bacon, steak, egg, spinach, onion, jalapeno, and some mayo, because I know it's going to be dry. I don't know about mayo on a breakfast sandwich, but we're going to try it. He definitely pulled that egg out of a tub. Like, they're pre-made, but it looks like real yolk. Like, I think they were real eggs to start with. Not just like whipped up in a pot and like poured in some, I don't know, fake. I don't care what anybody says. Subway steak has no flavor. I don't even know if it's real meat. I'm gonna say I doubt it. The bacon, floppy, not very good. The ham, it's ham. I mean, it's all about the same. Vegetables weren't the freshest, but I've definitely seen worse at Subway. It's tolerable. If you really were set on breakfast and couldn't get it anywhere else, I would get it. Definitely better options. I'd give that like a 6. Baja Chipotle Extreme Chicken Blaster. I don't know, some new thing with chicken and cheese. And then I got onions, peppers, jalapenos, tomato, sriracha. I don't know, it's got some crunch on it, I guess. That's different. I don't think I love that. I don't know what it is on that chicken that tastes so odd, but that's not pleasant, I'll say. Yeah, it's like a weird, I think it's the sriracha. Maybe I shouldn't have got that. I just wanted some kind of hot sauce. I should have just used my own. Yeah, I wouldn't have that again. The chicken ain't even all that flavorful. Kind of bland. Yeah, that's like a 4. I thought that would definitely be better than the breakfast, but it's not. I don't like lettuce all that much. I'd rather do spinach, so I know that's fine. Their tomatoes, not the freshest. I'll finish it. I paid for it. But I'm not going to be happy about it. All right. This video has got to be way too long by now. So what I'm gonna do is let you guys go. I'm gonna finish chewing on this stuff. They didn't even have urban cheese bread. Like, I almost left for that reason. The urban cheese bread's the best. Whatever, way to work, I guess. But I'm gonna finish chewing on this stuff and finish my coffee. And I gotta go find somewhere to do some editing because I'm on the road right now, doing a little traveling. So I got the laptop with me and I'm gonna get this video out and get it to you on Friday like always. So tune in next week. Next week we're gonna make our own breakfast now. Like, the food reviews are fun and all, but you just can't beat a camp breakfast. Do have new coffee to try next week too. Got a new hot sauce to try next week. Should be a good one. Appreciate you guys tagging along this time as always. Always enjoy having you. Think about checking out my Patreon that I just made. I don't know much about it yet, but everybody kept saying to do it. It is up and running. It's just under Never Lost Outdoors. I don't know how it works. I think I can like give you guys content if you pay for it every month, like a membership kind of deal, or you can just maybe donate on there to support the channel. I'm not really sure. Don't feel obligated at all. If you can help, can support, greatly appreciated. If not, no sweat at all. But it is up and running. I'm gonna get better with that. And I also would like to make some different content if you guys are down for it. I am really big into automotive stuff and like off-roading and tinkering with stuff and riding lawnmowers. It doesn't matter. Just out having fun, right? I almost made this channel more of like an automotive channel, but I kind of want to do camping, and I'd kind of thought about making a second channel at some point. So this is where I need your guys' help. Do I make a second channel that is more repairs, DIYs, automotive, fun, stuff like that? Or would you guys want to see it here? I'm fine either way. It would obviously be easier to put it here because this channel is already here. You guys are already here. Some of you like it. Keep watching, great. If not, I got to start a whole new channel and try to get you guys to come to there and kind of start from scratch, which also isn't a big deal. So in the comments, let me know what you want to see. Different content here or a whole nother channel. And we'll go from there. But that's the news about the channel. I think Patreon, other stuff, I think that's it, right? Oh, and I know a few of you have mentioned sending me some hot sauces and things, and I guess I need a P.O. box for that. I don't know. I've already had someone send in some chips from Delaware. I just gave him my address and he sent it right over. I don't know, but I guess that's kind of frowned upon. So I tried yesterday to set up a P.O. box. Couldn't get a hold of nobody, but I'm going to do that soon. So if there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, hot sauce, products, anything, if you feel like sending them, I will definitely show them. So hopefully by next week, there will be a P.O. box in the description. I'm going to put the Patreon link in the description. I think that's it. I've rambled for a while now. So, like, share, give me a subscribe, much appreciated. Definitely leave me a comment. Always enjoy talking to you guys. That's it finally. Thanks for watching.